Hey, how's it going everybody? Just doing a quick review here of 2.5 years on a 5-minute dual battery setup. So without no further ado, let's get into it. Upper. So we've had this dual battery from Megalife for 2.5 years. It was one of the first things that was sent to us to put into the truck, and it's a dual battery setup. So it's got its own battery management system. We don't have the Red Arc BC-DC charger under here. It's actually our Red Arc BC-DC charger is actually on the 200 amp hour Megalife that's in the back that we take in and out. So this weighs under 10 kilos. Exactly, I think it was about 9.7. SB done a video on it earlier. And it can be installed in 5 minutes. It's 110 amp hours and 1300 cranking amps. And if you leave it like we have many times, or not SB so much, but me, if I've left the ingle on in the back and it's totally drained, the fridge, I just simply come out here, push this little button, boom, go back inside. That activates the secondary battery. I go inside and I start the battery, start the Hurricane back up, the 79 series. SB actually installed this dual battery setup in here. A lot of people have been following us for a long time would know that. But if you're just after something, 2.5 years, we do not have any other dual battery setup in here. We do have a 200 amp hour Megalife in the back that is portable, so it can go in and out of all the cars and trucks to run it, and it's got an inverter on it. We have a BC-DC charger that we just plug into so we can hook solar into it. That was done by Everything Battery. So, you know, you don't need to fill all this up with extra gear. You know, all these places are selling you dual batteries. You don't need it. There's 110 amps of usable power. If you use this down to 15%, when it's been dead flat, honestly, it's charged itself back up by the time I've got 20, 30 kilometers. It's got enough to restart the car off the main battery. So if you're looking for an alternative, and everybody knows how much these 79 series need the power, you know what I mean? Like they want the cranking amps to get them to fire. They're a big lazy old V8, you know, pretty outdated technology when you consider that Hilux is now putting out, I think, about 160 kilowatts out of a 4-cylinder. But they build these things for the reliability, not for the wank factor, you know what I mean? You can screw them all up, and I appreciate that. Love seeing all them boys doing that, but for us, we use it every day, and it's our livelihood. So that's why we don't go down that path. We've only got the ultimate 9 throttle control, and that gives us enough boost to push the ute round or tow the Bobcats or the Patriot. But if you take a normal battery, it's probably around 18 to 20 kilos, maybe 17 to 20 kilos, and you put 2 of them, you take up more space in underneath the bonnet, and you can put this one in for, you know, and just replaces your main battery. You just hook that up, and that SB hooked this up in no time, and then you've got yourself a dual battery with its own management system in it. So I'm just going to crank the truck up. Yep, I'll just jump in here. Hopefully you can hear that. So I don't know if you can notice that, but that's how quickly it fires itself up. You know what I mean? To with that, all those cranking amps, that 1300 cranking amps. So if you need one of these, it's affordable. I think they're about $1,200, but you don't have to buy anything. You just bolt it in. And we've tested this for Nathan from Megalife all over Australia. It's been to Kings, it's been to the Rock, it's been to Plenty Highway, it's been Kakadu, all the roads in between, Undara, Mount Surprise, any of those places we've been to. So yep, if you're looking for a cost alternative that after 2.5 years we can say truly works, from SB and I, get on this Megalife battery. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in on this 2.5 year update on the 5-minute dual battery setup that can last you 2.5 years. Chowdy bye. Oh, I better say peace everybody, because that's SB's bit.